God bless you today. I'm Apostle Dirk Carter. I feel so honored and privileged to be coming to you once again. I am the overseer of Disciples for Christ World Outreach Ministry, and I am so very excited about what the Lord is doing. You know, I am going to challenge the church. I believe that God has given me the wisdom and understanding to challenge you, the viewer, as I talk about the church and what the responsibility of the church is to the community. I believe, as an apostle of Jesus Christ, I work in urban communities in the city of Chicago, and one of the things that I believe from seeing with my own eyes is that the church is truly desperately failing the community. And I want to talk a little bit about that. Matter of fact, I would like you to even be a host on my Blog Talk radio show, because every Monday, I'm on Blog Talk Radio Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Let me just give you that information because I want you, my viewer, to just join in with me. Every Monday, I'm going to set aside a time that we can talk about the church and its responsibility to the community. And I like your thoughts, comments, and suggestions. So let me just give you the call letters. www.blogtalkradio.com, and then go in and just type in Apostle Dirk Carter. Or you can call, through your telephone, 1-914-803-4214. I look forward to hearing from you. Tune in every Monday, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. But one of the things that I want to do is I'm going to isolate Monday for a time to talk about the church and the responsibility of the church to the community. And I'd like to have you, my viewing audience, a guest at that time. One of the things that I realize is that there is a model right now. I believe that we're missing the model that Jesus, when Jesus established the church, there was a particular model that he had in mind. And one of the things that I believe in today's church is that we are missing that model. The church seems to be missing in the community. And what I mean by that, we go to church faithfully 2-3 days a week. But in urban America, where people are dying senselessly, especially here in my hometown in Chicago. And saints of God, I just want you to pray. The murder rate is just overwhelming for our children. And I believe that the church can do more. I believe the church needs to be more visible. I believe that the church needs to open its doors. And I want to ask you, our viewing audience, this question. What do you think Jesus would do with the level of crime and violence that's going on in the communities, with the murder of our young children in urban America? What would Jesus do? So when I say the church is missing and I say the church is not visible, I believe that the church needs to open up the doors. What are you talking about, Apostle? Well, when we open up the doors of the church and we keep the church open, then I believe that the community will believe that the church is there for them. But so often when we open the church up on Wednesdays and Fridays and Sundays, or maybe 4 times a week, 3 times a week, we open them up usually for our church members. And I believe that that model is failing the community desperately. Why do I say that? Well, because I believe that model is simply for the members of the church. It's simply for the members of the church. It's not that I don't believe that the church, the members need a place to come to be taught, to be embraced, to be consoled. But also, there's a twofold purpose in the church. Jesus was community-minded. The Bible talks about the Son of Man not having a place to lay his head. The Bible talks about in Matthew chapter 9. I want to read a verse and then I want to just talk about that being in the makeup of the church today. And does it exist today in the church of today? In Matthew chapter 9, verse 35 and 36. It says, when Jesus went about all the city and villages, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing every sickness and every disease among the people. Verse 36. But when he saw the multitude, he was moved with compassion for them, because they were weary and scattered like sheep having no shepherd. Now, I want you to think about the church for a minute. Now, Jesus is the head of the church. Now, something has happened. Now, the Bible tells us in St. John 14:6 that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Am I correct? Jesus is the way. So as we look at his life, what he demonstrated, what did he demonstrate in this verse, according to the Gospel of Matthew? First of all, he was mobile. He wasn't behind the church walls. He came out and he identified with the needs of the people. My viewing audience, where is the church that feels the pain of hurting people? Where's the church? As Jesus went to the cities and villages, where's the church that's moving about in the community, feeling the pain of hurting people? And based on the condition of the people, they begin to meet the needs of those people and the community. Listen, tune me in on Blog Talk Radio. We're going to talk about this every Monday morning at 8 o'clock, and I want you, my viewing audience, to be a part of my show. God bless you so much now.